you so much for helping my project.
Welcome.
Could you say a little bit about yourself?
So my name is Kekoapuaokapoli. That's my first name. And I'm going to school over here in Houston for A&P mechanic on working on jets, aircrafts, helicopters, all that. I make music, and I also really do like stuff about like NASA, space, and just even it gets dicey with conspiracy theory stuff like that. Like I like that stuff. It's fun.
Like aliens on the moon and the moon's a megastructure and
All kind of stuff.
sorts of stuff.
Yeah, like I like just talking about it for fun. It interests me.
That's neat. Talking about the moon, did you know that NASA is planning to send astronauts back to the moon?
I did it.
What do you think about it? Any initial reactions?
I think if we've been there before, or a couple countries have, why do we need to go back? And then also, if we're planning on trips of sending people to Mars, why are we still focused on Moon?
I think the explanation might be that if we can't make it to the moon, why should we go further type of thing.
That too. If we struggled or didn't or whatever, like say we didn't make it to the moon and there wasn't a moon landing, then why are numerous countries trying to get there? And then why are we focusing now on Mars and not the moon, which is a lot closer?
When you think about the future of humanity, if you look out not only like 10 years or 50 years or 100 years, but like 200 years in the future, do you see humans living out in space? Like, do you see coffee shops in like orbit on the moon and Mars and places like this?
Honestly, I could imagine us living on other planets and maybe even finding other galaxies, just because the nature of humanity, we all want more. So once we conquer the world, or say way later down the road, there's one nation under like the entire planet that owns it, will want more than just this planet. And then if we end up messing up too many things here, then like nuclear warfare or something, then we'll want to jump ship and go somewhere else.
Or a pandemic, or what have you.
Something might happen.
Yeah, I could definitely see like nuclear war, or even just the threat of it, really motivating a lot of people to be someplace else.
Yep, and then also I think about this here's a little theory that I learned.
Okay.
Is what if we're like the monkeys, and there are actual like aliens or other like beings out there, and they're looking at us like these crazy monkeys aren't doing it, like they're wanting to blow up each other, we're not going to mess with them. The second we learn if that's true and there are others out there like a galactic empire or something, we're gonna be leaving Earth a lot more.
Have you watched that movie Contact by Carl Sagan?
Is that the one where they try and get the girl to talk to the alien in the spaceship and they land on Earth?
Well, this is the one where you have like the radio astronomer listening to messages from space, and they can actually get a message to build like this machine, and then they build the machine, and anyway, it's a good movie. The book is better.
Check that out.
Yeah, it's like really kind of neat. Contact. If you could, would you take a trip to space?
Yeah. Well, it depends on who I'm going with.
Okay.
Like company-wise and everything.
So let's say you could choose.
If I could choose, I would probably, NASA is tested and true, but then I'd also be interested in SpaceX for Elon.
And, I mean, he's like building. Have you seen what he's been doing down there in Brownsville area? With like
A little bit.
Pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's trying to make sure they can land back also when they come back down and everything.
Yeah, make it reusable.
Yeah.
Would be like key.
That would be a big impact on the way we get up and down and even go and explore.
Do you think you'll have the opportunity to go to space in your lifetime?
I don't think I'll have the opportunity, only because right now the super rich probably are going to be the ones to go, and the people working on the project, I don't know if they make it public to like an affordable price to go up, just because the cost of even being able to get there and build the structures and aircraft and all that.
Well, it'd be interesting to see how it turns out, but thank you so much for your time. It's a pleasure to get to talk to you.
Thank you.